Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. I just realized I did not turn on my light over here, so bear with me a second while I turn that on. There we go. Now you can see me a little better. Sorry about that. But welcome to Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Father's Day to, if you're a father, if you're a dad, to the fathers in your lives, whatever it might be, wishing you a very, very happy Father's Day, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. You'll have a good time on this day, whether you're getting out and doing a lot, whether you're like, hey, you know what? Give me some time to just sit back, relax, maybe watch a little US Open golf, whatever you might enjoy on this day, celebrating the best way possible. Good morning, Donna. Good to see you here. Thank you so much. Good morning, Marianne. Happy to have you along here for our journey of positivity this morning. And hey, look, Michelle is here as well, wishing everybody a happy Father's Day, all the dads out there. Amazing. And to me, that's nice. Happy Father's Day to you. Thank you. I appreciate it, sweetheart. And also, Donna. Thank you, Donna. It's nice of you to wish me a happy Father's Day. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is Father's Day, a day to celebrate those fathers, or those father figures in your life, whoever has taken on that role. And it could be your father. It could be a father figure in your life. It could be your significant other, whatever. Celebrate them today in the best way possible. So what are some ways to celebrate Father's Day? Well, there are some great national days today to help you celebrate Father's Day. How about, well, I should say this. First of all, Michelle celebrated me with this little beauty. I don't know if I can get it in the shot here. Maybe if I zoom out here, let's try this. There we go. This little sign here. It's always tough for me to get in the angle. Look at that. I love this little sign. It's great. What it is, and I'll go back to the slide here, is it's a mock-up of the sign that you can find at the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, the actual Walt Disney Studios. You can see we were there it was in 2024, early 2024, visiting that sign. We've been there a few times, visiting the studios, and it's just amazing. And that statuette, wonderful. Got to find a good place for it. But thank you, sweetheart. I know you're on there. Thank you very much for treating me so well. Yes, nice job, Michelle. Love it. I love it too. Great. So very, very fun. Anyway, other ways to celebrate other fathers today. I've been already treated very, very well today. Well, how about a little turkey? Does the father in your life like turkey? Well, today is National Turkey Lovers Day. I know it seems like it should be a Thanksgiving thing, but you can enjoy turkey every day. I enjoy turkey sandwich all the time. Turkey is great. Turkey is very versatile. You can use it for a lot of things. And if you're not so much into eating turkey, well, maybe you can say hello to some turkeys like we do on a regular basis. We've said hello to wild turkeys around here in Florida at the Fort Wilderness Resort. There are wild turkeys roaming around there. And even at my work, you see the turkey on the right here? That is a turkey that makes regular appearances at my office. I will occasionally come out there and there's a turkey right there. So yeah, Turkey Lovers Day. Love turkeys. Turkeys are fun. Don't tell these ones that I like to eat them, but I do. Not these ones. I won't eat them, but I do like to eat turkey. Anyways, maybe turkey isn't right up your alley. Seems like more of a Father's Day thing. Well, how about a burger, a double-decker burger, a big boy burger? If you know what big boy burgers are, boy, talk about a blast from the past. Today is National Big Boy Burger Day, which was this classic double-decker burger made by the Bob's Big Boy franchise back in the day. And it was a delicious, wonderful, amazing burger. Used to get it all the time when I would go to Bob's Big Boys. They do exist, but they are few and far between now. At their peak, there were over 240 Bob's Big Boy restaurants across the country. Now there's about 55, I think is what the latest number said. 4 in the LA area. If you're in Southern California, you can still find them, but they are few and far between. But that was a great burger. I did love going to Bob's Big Boy and getting a Big Boy burger. And today's a day to celebrate that or make your own. There are recipes out there. I mean, it's a burger. It's a double-decker burger, special sauce, sesame seed bun. You can make your own Bob's Big Boy burger today. Maybe you celebrate it with a beer and a burger, sure. Especially if you're from Great Britain, because today is Beer Day Britain. That's right. Mostly celebrated by the British. But hey, you celebrate it too on Father's Day. A good beer, and a burger, I'm on board. That sounds perfect for me. And it doesn't matter what kind of beer you like, the darkest beer, the lightest beer, whatever you got, enjoy it on this day. Or how about this? Maybe taking dad out for a little nature photography. Today is also Nature Photography Day. So if your dad likes taking some pictures of nature, absolutely. Get out, snap some photos. You saw the pictures of turkeys. I love taking natural photos. I like taking Disney parks photos, as you see virtually every single day on our social media. I do love getting out and getting pictures of nature, of things, pictures of all sorts. And today's a day to go ahead and do that if you like it. One thing dads like to do is they like animals, nature, sharks. How about a megalodon? You know what a megalodon is? Well, today is National Megalodon Day. Megalodons are a species of shark that are thought to not exist anymore, to be extinct. As far as we know, they are. They were enormous, massive. Sometimes you'll go to places like SeaWorld, museums, whatever, and they have these giant mouth, like mock-up of mouth. Sometimes they're real, of mouths with teeth and everything. And they're like, you can stand in them. That's how big they are. That's Michelle. Yes, you can watch Sharknado today. I don't know if there's a lot of megalodons in Sharknado, but yes, you could. I like it. Derek doesn't need encouragement for taking more photos. I know Derek takes a lot of great photos. Derek is an amazing photographer. Someday I dream to grow up and be like Derek and taking pictures like Derek. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Megalodons are these enormous sharks, so big that you can stand within their. Well, you don't want to stand within a real megalodon's mouth, but within these jawbones and teeth that you'll sometimes see out at SeaWorld and some other places. You can do it there. And it's not a megalodon, but if you kind of want to celebrate that day, you can watch Jaws today. Seems like a good dad movie day, and it is the 50th anniversary of Jaws, by the way. So why not put on Jaws? It's a great, great movie. Really, really good movie. Talk about suspense. Amazing. And it ruined for several people going to the beach, going to the water. 100%, especially back obviously in the 70s. But yeah, today is the 50th anniversary, but it is 50th anniversary of Jaws going on all year. So yeah, if you want it, maybe not a megalodon, but get a little shark in Sharknado, or a better movie than Sharknado, unless you just want to laugh at a really, really silly movie. Watch Jaws for sure today. Also, this is also, dads, they always like to focus on safety, making sure we're all safe. And today is Lightning Safety Appreciation Day. So yeah, dad might get out there and tell you, hey, especially here in Florida, you got to be safe when the lightning starts rolling through, because we get it quite often, almost on a daily basis out here. So dad may be talking about that. Interesting thing about, if you've ever noticed, if you've done what Michelle says to do and look up when you're at the Disney parks, there are lightning rods all around Walt Disney World. You go down Main Street, USA, you go to all the resorts, lightning rods everywhere. They are trying to keep you safe because they know it's Florida and lightning is there quite often. So they try and do their best. And interesting, if you're going down Main Street, USA, you'll see a lot of American flags often flying through the Main Street, USA. And the thing about those is they are not official American flags. Every one of them has something not quite right with them. Not enough stars, maybe not enough stripes, something with them. Those are on top of lightning rods, and they want to be able to, like, you should not be flying a flag in a storm. So the fact that they're not official American flags means they can keep them flying up there during the thunderstorms that roll through our area quite often. So interesting factoid I thought you might like to know. But as I share my Lightning Safety Appreciation Week as a father today. And maybe dad starts talking a little bit about lightning like I did a little bit too much, maybe spews a little bit too much hot wind. Well, good thing, because today is Global Wind Day. Yes. So when dad starts spewing out all this stuff, it's okay. All that hot air is coming out as wind, and you can appreciate it on Global Wind Day. Absolutely. Why not? 100%. Or me just yammering on this show or the podcast we'll be recording later, which I always yammer on with a lot of hot wind for sure. Hey, if it's your birthday, sorry, got a little jump to the gun here. one thing you can do if the father in your life is your significant other, your spouse, whatever, sneak a kiss. Sneak a kiss with them because today is National Sneak a Kiss Day as well. So go ahead and do that too. Now, on to where I jumped the gun there for a little bit. A lot of hot wind coming out of me. Happy birthday to you if it is your birthday today on Father's Day. It is June 15th. Here are some of the amazing people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about great actress, funny actress, Julie Haggerty? She turned 70 today, born on this day in 1955. You probably know her best as the comedy classic film Airplane, and of course the Airplane sequel, but she's appeared in many, many other movies. She was in What About Bob? More recently, we saw her. She had a couple episode stint in Matlock, the new Matlock that's on CBS, which is actually pretty good. We really enjoy that show with starring Kathy Bates. Not what you think of when you think of Matlock. It's really, really good. Highly recommend you check it out. You might enjoy it. Anyway, she made a couple appearances on that. But anyway, Julie Haggerty, 70 today. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to another great actress, Helen Hunt. She turned 62 today, born on this day in 1963. Probably know her as Jamie Buckman from Mad About You. She won Emmy Awards and Golden Globe Awards for that. She has also won an Academy Award for her role in As Good as It Gets. She's been in many shows, many movies. Great actress. Happy birthday to Helen Hunt. Also in Twister, by the way. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to another great actress, Courtney Cox. She turned 61 today, born on this day in 1964. Of course, Monica Geller from Friends. She was also Gail Weathers in the Scream movie franchise. If you're like me, you first got to know her when she got pulled up on stage by Bruce Springsteen in the Dancing in the Dark video, where she danced up on stage with Bruce Springsteen. But she's had a phenomenal career as an actress and now a producer as well. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to great rapper and now actor Ice Cube. He turns 56 today, born on this day in 1959. Of course, so many great songs, albums from while he was at NWA. But then he's gone on to many starring roles in films, including Boys in the Hood, the Friday films, Barbershop, the Jump Street films. Great career. He's also a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. So happy birthday to Ice Cube. And last but definitely not least, especially for Disney fans, Neil Patrick Harris turns 52 today, born on this day in 1973. He's won Tony Awards. He's won Emmy Awards. He, of course, came on the scene as Doogie Howser. You may know him like we do as such a great character of Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother. He's hosted many award shows, the Academy Awards, the Tony Awards, the Emmy Awards. He's been doing everything. And we actually have a little history with Neil Patrick Harris ourselves. Slight history, but we were on a Disney cruise once. We splurged a bit. It was the first ever Star Wars Day at Sea cruise. We splurged, did concierge, and would often run into on that first cruise in concierge. The Neil Patrick Harris was on that exact same cruise. He and his husband and his kids, talking about a father, his kids, and he was very nice to us. But his husband, I think we had more chances to interact with. He was kind of trying to, keep to himself a little bit as the bigger celebrity. His husband's a little bit of a celebrity too, but he was nice. He did say hello to us, and we interacted with, like I said, his husband many times. But yeah, really fun to see him there on board that cruise line. Yes, Marianne, that's right. Neil Patrick Harris has a fancy margarita at the La Cava. That's yummy. I've never tried it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. And of course, the Candlelight Processional, always hosting the Candlelight Processional, one of the guest favorites every single year. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday today, very happy birthday to you. If you're a father, celebrate a double dip. Birthday, Father's Day. Make sure they celebrate it all for sure. Shameless self-promotion time before we get out of here. We do have a new episode dropping today. We'll be recording it here in just a few hours. We will be talking all about our last weekend visit to the Walt Disney World Resort, a weekend of hellos and a weekend of goodbyes, where we said hello to some new shows, the Villains Unfairly Ever After show, Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, Geo 82. We said hello to all those things. And then sadly, we said goodbye to Muppet Vision 3D, and we'll be talking all about that experience as well. So hopefully you'll join us. Hopefully you'll download, listen to that episode, and then later in the week, this will be we have some pictures and slides and everything to add to it. So we will be doing a video episode as well. I think, assuming the technology works, we will be doing a video episode as well. So hopefully you'll download the episode, listen to the episode, and then you can go on and check here on YouTube when the video drops later this week. Absolutely. And also today, the Disney Dishes blog is getting back to work. This will not be coming out today, but I will be cooking today. I am going to be making the Brazilian cheese bread from the Jungle Navigation Company Limited Skipper Canteen, which is not on the menu necessarily. Sometimes your server will recommend it. You can ask for it. It's kind of a semi-secret item on the menu, but it is really, really yummy. Really, really delicious. Gluten-free for those of you that are concerned about that, but does not lack on flavor, texture, everything else. So I'll be making those today, and maybe I'll show you a little example of that on tomorrow's show to see how it turned out. But either way, even the good and the bad, but even if I don't make it correctly, I do write it up and to say where I might make it better the next time. But usually I'm fairly successful on these things. So anyway, I'll be cooking that up today and writing it up. It'll be on the Disney Dishes blog, disneydishesblog.com sometime later this week. So hopefully you'll check that out. Yummy dish, delicious dish. I think you're going to really enjoy it. All right, going to get out of here. Everybody have a fantastic Father's Day. Celebrate those dads in your life in the best way possible. What if it's on some of the things we mentioned earlier, if it's something completely different, whatever, enjoy it. And as I like to say every single day, even on Father's Day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness, keep on sharing those smiles, and of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning. It's a Monday, so 6:30 a.m. ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. See you tomorrow. Happy Father's Day.